Hi, how are you? How are you today? Welcome. Today I'll be interpreting your climbing dreams. Before you step into any season in your life, the universe or God will always reveal it to you. He can never take you by surprise, like nothing happens by chance. If you're in touch with your spirituality, you are in touch and in tune with your higher self, these signs will come, these dreams will come. Before you enter any season of your life, you see it. If it's a season of abundance, you dream of grasses, you see fruits, you see trees, and all of that. But when you are stepping into a season of hardship, you see dreams like falling, dreams of being lost, you can't find your way home. Like you are walking in a lonely street, you're devastated, you are scared and afraid, you can't find your way home. Then you dream of climbing hills. So I'm going to tell you what it means to climb. So when you dream that you are climbing, maybe you have plans in place. Oh, I'm going to get this business deal. I'm going to submit this proposal. And when the deal comes out, it's going to change my life. You make all those plans for yourself. You set a lot of plans in place for yourself. And then you say, okay, I'm going to graduate and I'll find myself a man, find myself a woman, get married, wed. And then you settle down to have kids. But like they say, his ways are not our ways, and his thoughts are not our thoughts. As the heaven is higher than the earth, so are his thoughts for us. And you plan for yourself, but he will be the one to dispose it. He will be the one to tell you if those plans are going to come true. So when you see yourself climbing steep hill, it means that you're going to face a difficult period. You're going to go through a difficult phase in your life when you are climbing, sweating, climbing, and it seems as if maybe you climb, you fall back and start climbing again. You're going to go through a rigorous process in your academies, in your job. It's going to be a hectic period for you. Like when you think that you find the solution, boom, another thing comes crashing and you're left with no choice but to find the solution to that other problem. And so, like a roller coaster of emotion, when you think, oh, I've landed, boom, something else emerges. And then you're just left like you'll be infuriated that period. You'll be like, why is nothing working out for me? You'll be surprised. You enter somewhere and maybe a lot of obstacles. You go to look for a job. The people you went to, they got the job, but you didn't. A lot of obstacles. Your plans will not go as you have envisaged. So it's going to be a very steep season because you were climbing the steep hill. It's not funny. It's not funny because I've had those dreams countless times, so I know what it means to climb. But along the way, if you were climbing and then a hand holds you and drags you up, it means that you're going to face a difficult period, but you always find help. You always find destiny helpers. But when you keep climbing and climbing and climbing as if there's no tomorrow, you climb as if you'll be like, oh, this thing never end. You get frustrated and sometimes you'll be left hanging. You cannot, you get to the top, but you can't seem to climb with your legs. You just be hanging with your hands. It's going to be tough. I won't lie, I'm not here to sugarcoat words. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything to please you. And that's the fact. It will take divine intervention to get you out of that situation, to get you out of that difficulty. You are going to face a lot of obstacles. Should I say rejection? Should I say uh, humiliation? Should I say embarrassment? Or should I say disappointment? Like, should I just name it or spell it out for you? Like, a lot of obstacles. But the bad thing is, if you don't receive help before you wake up, that's where the bad is in all this. But if you were climbing and climbing and climbing, and it seems like you have climbed for hours, you lose control. You even feel that if you leave your hand, you fall down, you fall back, and then suddenly a hand reaches out to you. It means that if that difficulty starts, God is promising you that and telling you not to lose hope, that you should persevere, you should keep going, keep pushing. If you are praying and fasting, I've been praying and fasting for days, but it seems the more I pray, the more the situation gets out of hand. Like the harder I work, the more things just seem as if it will never get better. Like, I am so exhausted, I'm so tired. Sometimes that feeling can be infuriating, but God is reassuring you Yeah, he's giving you a heads up that this difficult period will come, but your perseverance and your determination will determine will determine if you are going to receive help or not. So you have to keep pushing when you feel like giving up. I know sometimes you break down, cry, you say, "What is the meaning of this? I'm so tired. If this what it means to be a Christian, I know do again." That kind of stuff. We've all been there. I understand. I understand how that feels like. So, and then you just telling you that help will come. That is when you meet your helper. Sometimes when you feel like giving up, sometimes when you feel like giving up, that is when your help arrives. Sometimes you'll be waiting for somebody. If they are not coming, let me just go now. If they are not coming, let me just go. You're waiting, and then by the time you leave, you discover that they came to that event and shared gifts for people, and you missed out. So that is what happens if you don't persevere. If you give up, you miss out on your help. You miss out on your divine helpers. So you have to keep pushing. When you see that somebody helped you, it's going to be a difficult period, but along the line, you need help. Someone will show up out of the blues. And that thing, your helper showing up will cancel every other misconception you have had, all the mishaps you have had, all the disappointment will cancel everything. It's just like when a pregnant woman gives birth after 9 months. Oh my God. Sometimes I'm like, you'll be tired. I want to give birth already. 9 months, 9 whole months. Sometimes you cross from 9 months to even 10 months. When is this thing going to happen? When is labor going to come? That is the same thing. Your help will surely come for you. But if you were climbing a ladder, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, that is elevation. Climbing ladder means elevation. You are climbing from one stage of your life to another. It means elevation. If we're climbing with speed, it means you are going to be promoted at work. You receive a windfall, like financial windfall out of the blue. So you are going to be like, it means elevation. You know what elevation means? You are going to be elevated in any sphere of your life, any area of your endeavor. You meet, like, you'll be elevated. But if we are climbing a tree, we have had some season of uh like dryness in your life, and you see yourself climbing a tree. If it was a fresh tree, you were climbing to pluck fruit. It means that tree also signifies stability before fertility or fruitfulness. So if you see yourself climbing a tree, it's also the same thing as like ascend, like going up in your career, in any area of your specialty. See yourself climbing a tree, it's a good thing. But it will only be bad if maybe you fell down from the tree, or if you were falling down the ladder. That would be like falling from greatness to grass, like from grace to grass. You fall from your blessings, fall from your reward, miss out on an appointment, miss out on a promotion. You are going to miss out on something if you dream of falling. Maybe you have committed a crime and you are going to be demoted in your life, or in workplace, wherever you're just going to be demoted. Instead of a promoter, you'll be demoted if you fall down from any height at all. If you fall down from a tree, fall down from ladder, fall down from the hill, mountain, anywhere, or housetop, rooftop, anywhere you fall down from, it means demotion. Maybe God gave you small money and you are now boasting, you have become egoistic and all of that. You'll be demoted. That money will be taken from you. That thing, that job will be taken from you in your workplace. You just got a job, you got promoted, and you feel you want to humiliate everybody. You are looking down on people, looking down on your co-workers as if, Abba, you'll be demoted. You see yourself falling from any height at all. That is demotion. If you plan to do something and you see yourself falling down, it won't come true. Those plans will fall through, like they will fall through. So that is what it means. But if you were climbing without receiving help, it means that if you enter any season of hardship, it's going to take a long time for you to get out of there. Take a lot of prayers, a lot of self, how do you say it? You have to, excuse me, let me find the word. You have to do a soul searching. I told you guys, like, I struggled from ADHD for a very long time. So and I have the attention span of a gnat. I just black out. My brain just black out time to time. It's not funny. It's not funny because sometimes I struggle with all these things. It's not funny. Okay, you have to do a soul search. You have to go into hermit mode to re-examine your life. Why wasn't this coming? Why did my head? You have to re-examine your life. Okay, I have to stop here. This one, my brain has entered flight mode. I think that's my cue to stop. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the comments. I'm grateful. Bye. Until next time, let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about. Thank you.